We're here at PAX 2017, kicking off Friday with a topic that's very dear to my heart, tabletop games and dice. And who are you?
My name's Alex. I actually am the owner and director of Level Up Dice.
Level Up Dice, we got a lot of dice here in front of us. And you've been a big presence at these last couple of PAXs. A lot of color, a lot of beautiful... can you run us through some of the different dice you guys offer? Because people just hear dice, they think dice.
Of course. So we decided that we were going to enter the market doing a higher end product, like a luxury dice.
Yep.
Now, your Ferraris instead of your little mini or whatever the case is. Not there's anything wrong with minis, don't get me wrong. They go well, and we got little mini dice as well.
Sure.
Segway, right? No. So you've got your normal plastic dice, and do you mind if I use you as an example? So
absolutely.
You'll see his reactions in the case. So there's your normal plastic dice, right?
Yeah.
Feels like plastic. Yeah. That's the only one he'll roll on the glass.
Sure.
No,
Roll
fine.
it in the thing.
So we started making dice out of semi-precious stones.
Yeah.
And that's a lot of my background is with stones and importing, exporting stones.
You can hear it, that
So good.
heaviness as well.
And that coldness as well. Every
Yeah.
single one's unique, which is even better. So when we actually sell people sets, we actually pull two sets out and they design their own set. Because you're getting a nice set of dice, especially if you're playing D&D or whatever else, it's based on you. You want to have something that matches you. But then we thought, well, what can we do that's even more so? And one of my brother-in-laws runs metal CNC, and I was like, I want to work with you. We're going to make metal dice.
Yep.
So we started working on things like aluminium.
Aluminium,
Or the Americans called aluminum.
Right. So you got the Coke brand dice here, red
And then we started going into that. So I've got a lot of background in maths, and so we decided to design a fully encased caged system.
Yeah, right.
And you can hear a jingle maybe with the microphone. But it's a completely separate core.
Now,
So-
the first question, obviously, though, is this balanced, right? Because that's what the tabletoppers
Of
want.
course. Well, interesting enough. So to answer that, our metal dice are 99.9% center of gravity accurate. You probably won't see this on the screen, but if you have a look at, say, the 212s there, you'll see the engraving depth and width is different on each die.
Right. Yeah.
So we engrave each die on its own center of gravity.
Gotcha.
So this is then based on that premise. But then when we cut out these sections, what happened, and we weren't ready for it, was that over 1,000 rolls, we found out that this is 3% more random because when it rolls, it doesn't follow any particular pattern.
Right, and it has a weirder momentum.
Correct.
Or,
So it actually created a bigger scatter pattern than it did with having your normal dice. So it's more random.
Yeah.
Is the answer to
So
it.
there's actually more randomness.
Center of gravity won't be as accurate because you can never have the perfect center of gravity.
Sure.
But the roll itself is not going to be any worse than it either.
Cool. So we're talking about the first dice, the aluminium dice. We got the caged, and that's an aluminium dice as
Yes.
well. Yep. So what's the next level
Then
for
we
the
get to
connoisseur?
the big bad boys. We get to our heavies.
Yep.
We get things like copper.
Oh,
You
wow,
can feel
yeah.
that stainless steel and brass. The copper and brass are really cool because they patina over time. So literally they'll change color.
As you play.
Exactly.
Right.
So it becomes your die. The stainless steel, we decided to go for food quality grade.
Yep.
So you can stick it in the freezer and pop in your gin or your vodka or whatever you want.
Okay, so sort of like a whiskey
If you're over
stone.
18.
Yeah.
We won't
Or
talk
you're
it
at
up.
home and
Yeah,
eating food.
exactly. And then, of course, we decided we have to have a big bad boy, so we went for tungsten. Third heaviest solid state metal in the world.
Now this is the one that I think a lot of people know you guys for, right? The tungsten
destroyer.
dice, and I wish you could feel this, and you should come down and check it out because I'm getting a workout just holding it. But I noticed that one in particular is not engraved, but they usually are. Is that
Yes,
right?
well,
Yeah.
you've got the engraved one here.
Sure.
It's just that because this is like $160 dice, we found that in our demo set, people may have liked to hold on to it longer than they would expect to. So we thought if we have a blank one, it's a lot harder for someone to want to keep it.
Sure. Okay, yeah. So
Just in case.
and we've got also a lot of other stuff here. We got more cage dice.
Well, let me show you what's brand new for PAX. We're really excited about this. This is our Damascus seal. So this is folded metal used in swordcraft. And if you have a look, you see all the patterns and everything else. And I'm sure you guys bring get some pictures for the video.
Yeah,
It'll be beautiful.
absolutely. Yeah, it's almost got it's almost like a water brushed kind of look to it.
And that's a rare metal. We actually we've located an artist who makes Damascus steel in America. Took us a long time, and they're making us the chunks now, which is really cool. But it's something for us that we want to always push those limits. And in the next year, we've got some amazing also new metals coming up. But it's about bringing something to the gaming industry that people want to appreciate and hold and love. Even as crazy stupid as even doing our first ever plastic set of dice.
Oh yeah, plastic. Yeah, I've heard of that in dice, but I've never really
Yeah,
seen
yeah.
it in action.
Which is a blank set of dice.
Yeah.
which we call our stealth dice, and they're activated by UV.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
So you can roll it, no idea what you've rolled, and then boom, you can activate it.
So you can run a D&D game at a rave
Exactly.
and be confident that everyone will see your awesome dice.
We had a dungeon master who, what he did with his group, he'd roll 2 dice and say, do you want a 2 or do you want to gamble for what's there?
Oh,
How cruel is that?
Gamers loved a gamble. I love to gamble. I would do that every time with my group. That's amazing.
So yeah, it's about creating new technology, different ways of using the same dice.
So you've obviously found a niche in there, and we can see some PAX dice, some obviously promotional stuff there.
Fidget cube dice.
Oh wow!
He's not going to let this one go now.
Oh my god! I'm done. All right, I'll see. I'm staying here. I'm staying with you guys. So you've obviously gone for the niche where it's, as you said, it's the Ferrari of dice. It's the, everyone had utilitarian dice, where it's just, I just need numbers or spin downs or whatever. And you decided to go dive headfirst into space. How have you found it? What's the reception you've been getting?
It's been great. I mean, a quick brief history on luxury dice is that for the last 5 years or so, it's been evolving, but most of them have come through Kickstarters. So people had to buy it and then wait 6 to 9 to 12 months. So when we first started, we were like, #why wait?
Yeah.
We wanted to make sure that when you came here and you bought something, you got it straight away. And the first receptions were like, wait, you mean I can take this home right now? Yeah. So that was shocking for me because, when you see an industry that people want this, you want to then be able to supply it to them and not make people wait, because I hate waiting.
Yeah, absolutely.
I was like, I don't want to wait anymore. I want these dice straight away as well.
You don't want to risk it on a Kickstarter, will it or will it not fail or whatever. I want to buy a thing and get it.
They're not even guaranteed to go through, are they? Yeah.
Absolutely. So what's you've got a lot of novelty here. Obviously, the fidget spinner dice. I'm not sure how many people are going to be rolling that on the table. Whether they're just going to be clacking it around. What's next on the horizon? Can you give us a sneak peek of what's Level Up Dice?
Right.
What's the R&D department doing in the background?
So in 3 weeks' time, we'll be at PAX Unplugged in Philadelphia, which is a PAX without all the electrics, which is going to be amazing. And there's 2 very special things we're launching. I'll give you guys a sneak peek on one. You may or may not have noticed we launched for Sydney Supernova a Galaxy dress.
Right.
So let's just say we're doing a whole range of dice clothing.
I'm looking forward to it now. I'm looking forward to that dress.
There'll be dresses, leggings, skirts, shirts, you name it.
Everything I need. Well, Alex, thank you very much for chatting with Nonfiction Gaming. And anything else we should keep an eye on while we're here at PAX this weekend?
Oh, I would go to Acquisitions Incorporated, right?
Absolutely.
It's the first time they're in Australia.
Edge of the Empire up on stage.
It's going to be amazing.
Well, thanks for your time.
My pleasure.
Cheers, mate.
Have a great one.
But I love it.